Yeah. So, hello everybody. Welcome to a beautiful, beautiful Monday afternoon. Jared and I are here in the office recording another
What's
podcast. Jared, how you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good.
Weather's beautiful.
Yep.
Business is good.
Business is great.
Some of our clients are happy that patios are opening.
Yes. So let's start off with that.
Hair salons are opening.
So when do patios open?
I don't know. Sometime close to the weekend.
Awesome. So as of recording this is Monday, June 8th. So hopefully this coming weekend, patios will be open and we'll be able to go out and kick it. We have a couple clients that are really excited about that.
Yeah,
so that's some exciting news.
Big deal to everyone. We're excited.
Yep.
If you're a business owner, this is awesome.
It is the step in the right direction, I think.
Yeah, I don't know too much about what regulations are going to be like.
Yeah.
But we can assume it's going to be pretty tight.
Yeah.
But hey, we're open, so
yeah,
cause to celebrate.
100%. That's awesome. And you're obviously looking forward to the hair salon.
Yeah, I heard about this one. We're gonna do something with this.
Awesome. Did you text Erin?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Try to line something up. Yeah, she's really busy, which is great for her.
That is good.
So yeah, that's another one, and I think there are probably more businesses that we're not even talking about.
Yeah.
That are also open.
Yeah.
So yeah, check it out if you're curious about what's opening in Ontario, because there's a bunch of stuff now.
Rock and roll. That's beautiful.
All right.
Good
How was your weekend?
Weekend was good. Did some golfing.
Right.
Yesterday.
Yeah,
with
tell me about that.
My dad and brother. We were actually out at Willow Ridge.
Okay.
This is my first time actually going out this year. First 9 really sucked, but I do want to talk a little bit about the safety precautions because of COVID and stuff.
Right.
I want to start walking on the golf course because I feel like I'm a real golfer when I do that, but we typically take a cart. And so the carts at Willow Ridge, number one, probably, I've never golfed at Maple City, but probably the best carts in Chatham-Kent.
Okay.
They've got
really
USBs,
good.
They've got ball washers on the side, they've got club washers on the side, everything you need in the cart.
Cool.
And then in the middle, because of COVID-19, they've put these plastic barriers in between the two riders.
Really?
Yeah, so like it's almost like a spit shield, so to speak. Like, you know how you go
right
to a
down
store,
the middle.
Right down the middle, and it's reinforced and stuff, so it's in there. So golf is just one of those sports that I feel like has really taken off since this all happened.
Yeah, I mean, it's on the safer side already, right?
Yeah, it's something that you can social distance with. And
somebody was telling me, like, they sanitize the carts between every single trip.
Yeah, power washing, sanitizing. I saw it firsthand.
Yeah, so I don't think either of us are much golfers, but it was good.
No, it was good. Last year I went out probably like 2 or 3 times. I was telling her I want to get out more this season because I'm actually not that bad at golf.
Okay.
And it's a fun way to spend on a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, 100%.
A couple times a month.
I go to the range a few times during the summer, but I don't remember the last time I've been out to a course.
Yeah. So
should you just get right into it, or should you hit the range like a few times before you?
I didn't hit the range or anything.
No?
I didn't even swing my clubs. So the first 9 was brutal. I think I was in the 60s.
Got to start somewhere.
Yeah. And then I improved my strokes probably by like 11. So I think the back 9 was 50 something. So for those of you that golf, I'm not Tiger Woods, but I'm not the worst guy on the course, I don't think. So
okay, we got to hit it sometime.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, we've got a sticky note this week. We kind of want to have a couple things to talk about. What did you get up to this weekend?
Well, one thing that I wasn't able to attend, but that's no reflection of how I feel about the movement. I think Black Lives Matter is very important.
Yes.
However, there was a rally. I don't know if you'd call it like a peaceful protest or a march.
I'd call it a peaceful protest. It was really peaceful.
But yeah, there was a really powerful thing that happened here in Chatham on Friday. Yeah. I know you went.
Yep, I did.
And we just made a post about it.
Yep. So yeah, we did. And I wanted to go to support the Black Lives Matter, but I did bring my camera because I also wanted to document it because I feel like it's something that should be documented. And what I saw and the experience, it was so moving. There was everything from singing at the Wish Center. People were getting up there to speak. And it was powerful. It was really powerful. And up until things like this happen, we really take for granted how lucky we really are. We rarely face oppression because of our skin color and things like that. And it was just moving to hear the people speak. And then to go walk down King Street, which was largely built by the black community. And a lot of that part of Chatham was built by the black community. And it was really powerful to walk with, I have to say, at least 1,000, 2,000 people.
That's what I heard, yeah.
And yeah, it was really powerful. It was really powerful. And everything was very peaceful. you know what? And a lot of people were talking about the social distancing not being there and things like that. I would say 90 to 95% of people were wearing masks. And what the medical officer of health says, when you cannot social distance, you should wear a mask. And so that's kind of what people went off with. I wore a mask. Wife wore a mask. Our group that went wore a mask. Yeah, it was very powerful.
Yeah. Check out those photos that you posted because they really convey like the emotion of what was going on there. Yeah. Really cool.
It was a really powerful evening, and everything was peaceful, like I said. And the march went all the way back down. So it went from the Wish Center all the way to the Civic Center and then back.
They went back.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and there was people handing out freezies. There were police officers handing out water. Like it was very cordial and peaceful and powerful. So
yeah, I mean it's one of those things where like how often do two like global events of this scale happen at the same time?
Crazy.
Between COVID and this huge movement.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean maybe it's not the safest thing.
No.
But what are you gonna do when a cause that's so near and dear to so many people comes up? Then how can you expect them to act differently?
Yeah.
Then go out and join the march and get together with everybody.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but I think overall people were accepting of that and were able to tolerate a little bit more risk.
I think overall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am curious to see what happens in like the 2 weeks after this.
Yeah.
If there is another spike.
I believe as of recording this, there's 10 active cases in Chatham-Kent.
Okay. Yeah. We also live in a bubble here in Chatham-Kent.
We do. Our case number is low.
We've been very good here.
Yeah. We've been lucky, so to speak. What else went on this weekend? We hung out with our friends.
Yeah,
again.
We went to our buddy's house on Saturday. A little outdoor, socially distanced.
Yep.
Hangout. We had a fire.
Yep.
All that.
Yep.
That was pretty fun.
Yep.
And then the story I wanted to tell you about yesterday.
Yeah, so I haven't heard this story yet, but you texted me last night.
Yeah, I gave you the overview, a little bit of it.
Yeah, I want to hear it.
So I was walking with my friend Ali, and we were in the East End, kind of near where the march went on.
Yep.
And we're walking down the street, and there's a girl walking in front of us, like maybe 50 meters or so, and she kept looking back at us. We didn't really make anything of it. Mm-hmm. I'm a little blind. I could barely see her.
Yeah.
And she's like, hey, just so you know, I'm not trying to creep you out. I'm not looking at you. And we're like, okay, no worries. Do whatever you got to do. So we keep walking, and then she slows down. She's carrying a bag of stuff, and we get closer, and she's like, sorry, I'm just looking out for my boyfriend. He's looking for me. He just beat me up. And she starts crying, and we get closer, and she's kind of a mess. She's like visibly scared. So I had never really been in a situation like this before. Yeah. So my recollection of the events is like a little bit blurry because it all happened so fast.
Yeah.
But basically, we just walked with her and asked her where she was going, how she was doing. She was shaken up. I think she had a bloody nose. So like it was a crazy sight to see. I'd never really seen anything like that firsthand. Yeah. And she kept looking back, looking for her boyfriend, and I didn't see him. But in hindsight, my friend Ali told me that she looked back and there was a guy on a bike, just as she described, like coming up on us. So she told us she wanted to go to her friend's house, but it was far, so we ended up taking her to our car. And the boyfriend had stolen her phone, so she didn't have a phone. She just had like a bag of her clothes and a few things.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I'm just like in complete disbelief. I'm like, yeah, we'll just go take you wherever you need. Wherever you need to go, we'll just do whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, my friend Ali was there. She's like a really empathetic person, so it was nice to have her there. And also, I think made the girl more comfortable to have like that girl-to-girl connection.
For sure.
So yeah, we took her in our car, took her to the gas station to get like some supplies and stuff, and then luckily she knew one of her cousin's phone numbers off by heart. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know anybody's phone number by heart.
Yeah.
But yeah, she was able to get a hold of him, and long story short, we ended up bringing her to his house after the situation kind of de-escalated and everything was okay. I don't want to share any names, but she was a really nice girl, a really friendly girl. Just from what I could tell, just like a solid person, and you hate to see it. Like I've ever been close to a domestic abuse situation. Like
no,
knock on wood. So I didn't even know like how best to respond. Like how do you make somebody comfortable in a situation like that? Like, because I want to say like, oh my God, this is insane. Like this is terrible. But like, do you make small talk?
It's a tough situation.
Yeah, you just want to like cater to their needs the best that you can, but like you don't know how to assess the situation, because what's completely foreign to me, unfortunately, could be like fairly normal to her. Yeah. Right. Like she wasn't necessarily mind blown by the fact that her partner hit her, which is pretty sad.
Yeah, definitely. Holy crap.
Yeah. Heavy. Yeah, but that's long story short. I won't dive too far into it, but I guess I learned this morning that my friend that I was with gave the girl her number to call if she needed anything.
Great.
And I guess she called her at 4 a.m. when she was sleeping. Not sure what happened. And then she reached out this morning when she woke up to the girl asking if anything's okay and if she wants to call back, and hasn't heard anything. And that's the latest. So I don't know what happened at 4, if she just wanted to talk, or if we thought we were bringing her to a safe place. It was her cousin's house. Her cousin seemed pretty protective.
Yeah. Wow,
But yeah, I mean, you're given such like a small glimpse into somebody's crazy situation, and you have to kind of act based on your tiny little bit of evidence that you have, and like decide what's true, what's safe, what's really going on. Yeah. It's hard, so all you can really do is listen to this person and try to take care of them the best you can.
I hope that Allie hears something from her.
Yeah, definitely. I'll keep you updated, but that's the last of it.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
And where was this? This was downtown?
This was in the East End.
Okay.
This was kind of near Sons of Kent.
Yeah, okay.
And yeah, we had parked near like Tecumseh Park, so we took her there and helped her get cleaned up and stuff.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Yeah, so that's definitely a super foreign hopefully encounter to me.
Hopefully she can seek some help. I know the women's shelter in town's really good. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's another thing. Like in that situation, like, do you offer them help? We asked her if she wanted to call anyone. She said she just wanted to go to her cousins, because you don't know.
You have to go off the benefit of the doubt and think that she knows what's best, right?
For sure.
She knows what she wants and what's going to be best for her.
For sure. Like we stopped at a gas station, and there were a few police cruisers there. Yeah. Just pumping gas and hanging out. And my first impression was, oh, we're in a dangerous situation. Let's talk to these officers. Yeah. But I kind of held myself. I held myself back, and I decided to talk to her first, because like you don't know what somebody like this comfort level is with the police. Yeah. Or what kind of situations they've been involved with the police in the past. You know, maybe they've had a history where what they're saying isn't being taken seriously by the police, whether they're being truthful or not, I don't know. But yeah, it's just another like aspect of my privilege coming out is, honestly, as I'm in a problem, I'm like, oh yeah, talk to the cops. Yeah. Whereas this young girl who was a person of color wasn't really down for that. Yeah. So definitely widened my worldview, to say the least.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to hear back something. But yeah, shout out to Allie for helping us take care of her and doing a really good job. Yeah.
I'm glad she was there too.
Yeah, definitely.
So
that was that. Just another reminder that we have very little to complain about.
Yeah, we have a very good thoughts and prayers with that individual. Hopefully she gets the help that she needs and gets out of that situation and that relationship.
Yeah, she seemed pretty adamant about that, and she was confident enough to leave and understand that she was in a bad situation there, and getting away from him was priority number one. Yeah. Wow. So yeah, just another reminder of how good we have it, to say the least. Without a doubt. What else you got on that list? We need to talk about
what else? Sorry, yeah, we can change the subject. Yeah, wow. Sorry, I'm trying to switch direction here. Speaking of, you know what? I want to talk about this actually. I'm rocking no phone case right now.
Yeah.
And on the weekend we were having
both
this debate over whether you should or shouldn't, or is it right or is it not right. Are you responsible enough to rock a phone without a phone case?
Yeah.
And the reason why I like to do it, and I don't do it when the phone's brand new. I love to have a case on it when it's brand new because you want to keep it nice and crisp,
Right,
nice and
okay.
clean, right? And that's kind of my reasoning behind it. And I also have a screen protector on here that is shattered. Best Buy, if you are replacing these, please, I need a new screen protector. Anyway, and that's why I keep the case on for probably like the first 3 to 4 months, but then eventually I take it off because I think that these phones are designed so beautifully. They're getting kind of boring, but they're designed.
It's just nice to hold.
It's nice to hold.
It's better.
And this is the way that Apple intended for us to use the phone, I think. Anyway, so you think that in some cases you should have a phone case?
I mean, I don't really care. Like, to each their own. I
Yeah.
think I always used to have one, just because I was told it's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And then I eventually just took it off, stopped using a screen protector and all that. And I'm not perfect with my phone. Like, I drop it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just surprised at how strong they are.
The build
They're
quality.
really durable.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, I have tiny scratches, but it's fine. It gets
Yeah.
dropped all the time. It does great.
Yeah.
The screen's fine. It's not cracked.
Yeah.
So I think they're a lot stronger than we give them credit for.
For sure.
And if you have an iPhone, you can get Apple Care, which is like an invisible case.
Yeah. Anyway, if you guys do or don't rock a phone case,
what do you guys do?
Let us know if you rock a phone case or if you don't, and if
I think you'd be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe if you're working like outdoors or doing manual labor or
Sure.
something, that's different.
Sure.
But if you're just hanging out, you know, and you have like a fairly sedentary job or you're not doing anything crazy with your phone, I think you'd be surprised. You probably don't need one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's that.
Solved. I'm getting kind of bored with Apple and the iPhone, but I'm so sucked into the ecosystem that I won't change. But I wasn't impressed with the 11 Pro, and we're kind of Apple fanboys.
Yeah, I'm completely sucked into the ecosystem.
Yeah.
For sure. I know you wear the watch too.
Yeah.
Which basically means you have to have an iPhone to use that, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have AirPods. We both have AirPods.
Yep.
We both use Macs.
Yep.
For me, I really like iCloud file storage. So like people like us who create content for a living, it's so nice to be able to access everything on my computer from my phone.
Yeah.
And download it instantly.
Yeah.
Or I can press copy on my computer and it goes to my phone.
Yeah,
and I can paste it.
Love that feature.
I do that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
AirDrop's a bonus, but just like the iCloud Files app, if you don't have it already, download Files. It's just an app made by Apple on your iPhone. You can literally access anything on your computer. It's insane. It's a game changer. And I understand that you could migrate to Google Drive and do all that too, but for me, it's just a matter of comfort.
Yep.
And yeah, I think Apple has one of the best user experiences.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as nuanced as Android. I understand that, but the simplicity of it is what I'm there for.
Yeah. But I was talking more about the hardware. I love the software. Everything works.
Hardware is best in the game, man. You can't even knock it.
But it's almost, don't you feel like we're almost plateauing a little bit?
Well, I mean, in terms of like technical innovation, Apple I think waits until they've really perfected a feature.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna see the Chinese manufacturers come out with bleeding edge technology, and Apple won't really adapt it until it's perfect.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends what you like. If you like to be on the bleeding edge and you want to have like the highest megapixels on your phone or the best processor or the smallest bezels or any of those like minor upgrades like that, I think you're probably better off with a Huawei or one of those phones. It's not that big of a deal to me. So like in terms of advancement, I don't think Apple is number one. In terms of build quality, I think they still are. I know Samsung's coming close, but yeah, I've yet to use anything that comes close to Apple build quality.
Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, it was funny when you mentioned Huawei. Justin Trudeau again was questioned as to why he hasn't banned Huawei in Canada.
Right.
Because of all the other allies have largely banned Huawei.
Right.
So that was interesting. I didn't read too far into it. I just heard about that.
No,
he was questioned again.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with what's going on there.
So.
I don't mean that as like a political statement. I just know they make pretty sick phones.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the new Samsung phone is good too, the S20.
Yeah.
I think, and Samsung is like a good middle ground if you want a pretty polished, perfected experience. Not quite so much as Apple, but you also want to be more on like the bleeding edge of new features. I think Samsung's Android is like a good middle ground between Apple and
Yeah.
and some of the newer manufacturers.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of where I stand. Mostly I'm just comfortable with Apple, so I have no real intentions of switching unless something crazy were to come out.
Yeah, I don't think I'll ever switch. I'm just like, let's see something crazy.
Yeah. It'd be cool to have 2 phones someday, just kind of the best of both worlds.
What, have a Apple and an Android?
Yeah.
Get both
Yeah.
both
I'm
of
just
the
not
best
in a position
experiences?
where that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool.
Would be. It would be. Yeah. What else is going on? Sarah and I got a new bed.
Yeah. You want to talk about this?
Oh my gosh.
It's everything.
Sleep is so important, guys.
Getting a good mattress.
Sleep is so important. And you know what? For certain things, you don't have to have like the best of the best and all that, but you use a bed every single day, right? So why not go?
It's a fraction of your life.
Exactly.
A big fraction of your life.
Exactly. So Endy is not a sponsor of this episode, but that's where we got the mattress.
Okay.
We got it from Endy. It's one of those. It's not like foam. It's like a neutral temperature foam or whatever.
Okay, I don't know
and that's
much
what it
about
is. So
this.
there's no springs or anything. We got the king size bed, and it came in like 2 days
That's
after
pretty
shipping
sweet.
it. Yeah. So pretty, like, I haven't slept this well
You're sleeping like a baby.
in forever. Like, I'm out and I'm actually dreaming and stuff. Like, it was time for the upgrade, but
Get that REM going.
get that REM sleep.
That's what it is. Yeah, I
How-
know. It's so important. I mean, you're going to spend, what, a third of your life sleeping?
Yeah.
Like, if there's one thing you could invest in.
Yeah. And
you
how
know
long
what
do
I mean?
beds last? You typically have a bed for what, 5 to 10 years maybe?
I think some of them have 10-year warranties.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mattress is going strong. I don't even know where it's from. But yeah, I'm with you. Like, if you have a little extra money to splash out on something like that,
Yeah.
mattress is a great
Yeah.
investment.
Update on what's on our feet.
It's on our feet.
Should we
I'm wearing
update?
the same dumb things.
I'm wearing the same thing, but guess what, guys? After a week, the Birkenstocks are
Give us
comfortable.
a review.
They're comfortable.
Do you wear socks with it?
So for the first little while there, I was getting these wicked blisters on the top of my feet.
So that's what the socks are for.
Yeah, but then I took the sock. Now I just wear it normal. But Evan was telling me when we were all together, he was saying that he was upset the day that we were building Connor's garden because I wore boots to build the garden, and he said, if you're gonna be a Birkenstock wearing dude, you have to wear Birkenstocks in every single thing, every activity that you do. You have to wear Birkenstocks.
Break them in faster.
Break them in faster, and he said that's what the Romans did. So anyway.
Yeah, you guys are making me want some. But that's not bad. 1 week.
Yeah, 1 week I'd
Then
say
they're good.
break-in period.
Sweet.
Yeah.
You got
Shout out to Ev. He's back in Toronto now.
Okay, yeah. Good to have him back for a bit.
Yep.
What else we got on that list?
What else we got? Do. That is basically it. That's all we got on the list.
Should we shout out our new client?
Sure. Go ahead.
We got a new customer. Shout out to Dave from Advanced Dent Removal.
We start next month.
Yeah, we're going to be working with him in July. We're going to be helping him get his advertising game up, help him run some Facebook ads.
Should we talk a bit about our new package?
Yeah, sure. So we have been focusing more on Facebook ad packages, and to put that in perspective, before what we were offering was kind of like an all-encompassing, we're posting multiple times a week. Facebook ads are a component of the package, but you're also getting photo and video and all these services, and it's kind of like an all-inclusive. But recently we've really been kind of honing down what we're doing with Facebook ads, getting a lot better at it. So we've kind of tailored a package which is a lot cheaper than our typical rates just for Facebook ads. So it's interesting because we can unlock this totally new segment of the market that our packages were unattainable before.
Yeah.
So we're able to come in cheaper. It's less work for us. It's easier to sell these packages.
Yeah.
And we're finding them to be very effective. And
Yes.
the ROI on them is great. So I think it's going to be something that we can sell a lot, and it's going to be easier to scale. So, we're really happy about this. It's a win-win.
Yeah.
On our side, it's making it easy, and our clients are loving it. So, yeah.
So basically what it looks like is essentially what we're selling is we are going to manage your Facebook ads. So we're going to create the copy. We're going to run the ads for you. We're going to manage the ads, but we're also going to do the creative, because there's one thing about Facebook ads. You have to have both really, really good in order for it to really work. Like the two go hand in hand. That's true for organic too. But anyway, that's what that basically is you're paying to have us manage, post, have the creative, have the ad
for
copy,
sure.
all that.
It's a two-sided thing, because you can have excellent content, like you can put together a great video or a beautiful photo and have perfect copywriting and a really compelling caption. And if no one sees it, then it sucks.
And too often do we hand over content when we just do like if I just do a video shoot or whatever, and the brand that receives it,
people say, "Oh, I can hit publish." That's the easy part.
They post it, they publish it, and the video just tanks.
Or they boost the post.
Guys,
a boost is not a targeted ad campaign.
A boost is we should make shirts. A boost is not a sponsored.
I feel like only passive-aggressive advertisers would wear that. But no, it's true. Boosts are great, though. Don't get me wrong. There's a time and a place for boost. Call us if you want to know the difference.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like if you make great content and no one sees it, then that's just a waste. And if you have a really well-executed ad campaign, but the copy's not there or the photo is trash, then Facebook is going to consider the pixel count of the photo in their algorithm, and they're going to show it to less people, regardless of what you're spending. Yeah. And that's just the fact of the matter. Yeah. So you need both. If you want to learn about our packages, we're really excited about them. So hit us up, and we'll send you some literature. We can talk about it if you want to.
Yeah, for sure. What else? Some new stuff in the office. We got a printer.
Yeah, we got a printer.
It is not a Rolls Royce of printers, I'll tell you right now.
For the first time in like 3 years, we finally got a printer.
Because you know what? Shout out to Staples. Love getting the odds and ends there. But if you want to go there to print at this place, or it's
so expensive.
So expensive, man. We would print off proposals, and it would be $12 to print it.
Yeah. $12. And it is what it is, because I can't remember the last time I printed something. No. But it's just nice to have one.
Exactly. And we got one with the scanner, so we have a couple projects coming up.
We do have a scanning project that we need to do right now.
Yeah. So
kind of what that's for.
We're scanning some old images, so it was just the perfect time to make that little investment in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to MC Business Solutions.
Shout out to MC, 60 years.
Celebrating 60 years in Chatham.
Shout out to Maple City Bakery.
Sarnia.
2 MCs celebrating 60.
Wow. That was the year of the Maple City businesses.
Pretty rad. And I think Maple City Marine has to be close to that as well.
That old? I wouldn't know, but are they both 60 as of 1960?
Maybe not 1960. For some reason, 1980.
No, I think they're both 60.
Okay. But yeah, the year of Maple City.
Yeah, they are both 60.
So
look at that.
Yeah, shout out to everybody that's celebrating their 60th.
Yeah, we're going to put together a really cool project for MC Business Solutions.
Yeah.
They gave us a huge binder. If you guys don't know the backstory, the founders just recently passed away, which is super unfortunate.
Both of them in the same year.
Yeah, that they didn't get to see their company live to be 60. But they got to see everything else, and they've been with the company since day one. And basically in one of the founders' offices, they found these huge binders full of like newspaper clippings, hundreds of photos from like late 50s, early 60s, all the way up until now, which is crazy. So we're putting together a video. We're going to be scanning some of the photos, making some content for them. Yeah. So yeah, happy birthday to MC Business Solutions.
Sure.
Shout out to the whole team there.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think that's it, guys.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for listening.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
We appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week.
Cool.
Bye.